Thank you, and I'll be brief because I know you're far more excited to hear Mr. Chaqor than me. So I just want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank particularly my students, so from SHSS and from SBA. Your expertise or your programs, and we hope that we can develop that more. This is also a great opportunity to look at a Moroccan case, being a Moroccan company that we should be quite proud of, that has social impacts and that is also operating within a specific legal framework of Morocco that can be changing. So this is just for you to think about.
Human experience, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro with my wife. I had what I call a wake-up call, which is I was discovered. I don't know if you're familiar with altitude. You are in Ifrane, so you know a lot about altitude. The more you go on altitude, the less bag with your cosmetics and your bottle of water. You keep the bottle of water and you remove your cosmetics. So you have to make priorities in your life, and the experience with altitude was a stress test environment where I had. That was the impact I was having on the society I was living. So it was, the more I have impact, the more I feel rewarded, the more I feel happy. Between my situation during that time and where I wanted to be. And I hope this wake-up call in your case will be earlier than what I have had, which is 10 years after my graduation. C'est le jour où on consomme whatever has produced during a year. Whatever the earth can produce during a year, we consume it in 8 months. I don't know if whatever the earth can produce renewably. Imagine that you have 100 revenue and you consume 140. During September, October, November, you live at credit. At earth level, we live at credit of the next generation. So we consume some resources that should be theirs. Live with whatever the earth produces today, not living at. Then the question is the following. All African countries, all Asian countries aspire to improve their level of living, their style, their level of consumption. But if they do it the old way, then we will need new model, new system. How can you contribute with your knowledge, with your access to technology, with your access to university, while being the next generation will be in charge of the earth? So I decided to act. How I decided to act is I have identified an area where I can have impact, which is collecting used cooking oil. I used to work for a renewable oil company, United States and in Brazil, that we can substitute the diesel or the gasoline with biofuel. Let me tell you again that biofuel are different from biodiesel. Biofuel have to be blended with the gasoline, and the biodiesel one, which is blended with diesel and which is a substitute for diesel sometimes. I'm going to focus on the biodiesel. So what I was saying is first generation biodiesel from waste, used cooking oil, what I'm talking about, animal grease. If you go to countries in Europe or the United States, there is a business called rendering